In the headlines, Dominica to receive $400,000 in technical support to develop the tourism sector. Low-income earners urged to join a pilot insurance program to protect their property. And the business community warned the vaccination process plays a critical role in reviving the global economy. I'm Andrea Louis with the Channel 5 News, back with the details after this.
Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for a new All-In or All-In Plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts, with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Thank you for staying with us. First up, business stakeholders and the wider public told that vaccines play a large part in helping to revive the global economy. This from Barbados and the Eastern Caribbean representative of the World Health Organization and the Pan American Health Organization, Dr. Yetadis Jabre. The WHO rep was speaking at the DAIC's Eggs and Issues breakfast on Wednesday, where he emphasized that the vaccine disparity will slow down the progress needed to get the global economy back on track.
The epidemiology of COVID-19 that no country will be safe from the fallout of the pandemic until all countries are protected. The second point is that the global economy cannot recover if there are still disparities in the global coverage for access to medicines, vaccines, and therapeutics. Not only will vaccines help us to save lives and stabilize the health system, but they can help to drive the global economy and recovery. For that, you also will play a greater role.
The topic of the Eggs and Issues breakfast was what lies ahead for Dominica with COVID-19, the health and socio-economic perspective.
The current social and economic crisis has been generally generated by the health crisis. Therefore, we have to start from the health crisis to go back to build back better and build a fairer society. Our health and economies are dependent on the production, availability, and equitable access of pharmaceutical products, vaccines, medical supplies, and diagnostics. And frankly speaking, Latin America and the Caribbean was taking the brunt of this pandemic.
In more top stories, Dominica to receive $400,000 in technical support for the development of community-based tourism clusters. Minister for Tourism Denise Charles says Dominica was successful in its bid to the Compete Caribbean Partnership Facility for this assistance. Under this partnership, technical support will be provided for community-based tourism clusters, the Kainago Territory, and the Dominica Essential Oils and Spices Cooperative.
The Compete Caribbean Partnership Facility is a private sector development program that delivers innovative and practical solutions that stimulate economic growth, increase productivity, and foster innovation and competitiveness. They operate in 13 countries across the Caribbean region. Dominica was initially selected among 53 applicants and subsequently shortlisted to compete among 8 regional applicants. The final regional competition was guided by a rigorous selection process from which only 3 successful proposals were considered for funding towards technical support to improve the products and services offered by the clusters.
Beneficiaries will receive support in a number of areas to strengthen their capacity and enable them to have a global reach through e-commerce, but by firstly improving their international readiness standards.
The ministry will receive technical support of US $400,000 towards the improvement of community-based tourism initiatives within the communities of the Kalinago Territory and those served by the Dominica Essential Oils and Spices Cooperative. Beneficiaries of this project are expected to receive support in the areas of product development, marketing, business management training, record keeping, e-commerce, labeling, and certification. The support comes at a time when COVID-19 restrictions have posed a significant threat to the sustainability of small businesses highly dependent on the tourism market.
In other news, the Association of Music Professionals AMP is cautiously optimistic that local artists will benefit from the expansion of the world's largest music streaming platform. Spotify is a digital music, podcast, and video streaming service that gives people access to millions of songs and other content from artists all over the world. Recently, the Swedish-based audio streaming company announced it had expanded across 80 countries, including Dominica, where the service was once restricted from music fans. AMP, while welcoming this news, warns its members and the wider public that this does not mean overnight success for regional content creators. A press release from the Association of Music Professionals states, AMP president and Signal Band lead vocalist Sheldon Shelley Alfred shares that with this new access by Caribbean consumers, the profitability to artists won't change unless there is a surge of Caribbean people consuming music through Spotify, as prior to this development, music was already being sent to Spotify through distributors like DistroKid. According to BusinessInsider.com, the going rate for Spotify is between US $0.003 and US $0.005 per stream, as artists will therefore need 250 streams to make US $1. As such, the number needed to be significantly large in order for an artist to really realize a profit. AMP encourages its membership to use this time where there is a lull in live performances to work on developing their craft and creating music of an international standard that can be placed on platforms such as Spotify. Chief Youth Development Officer John Roach has described the reigniting of youth's interest in group work as very challenging. The Chief Youth Development Officer says Hurricane Maria of 3.5 years ago severely affected the work being done for the country's youth, and while the infrastructure for programs is coming back on stream, youth interest in these programs is lacking.
You will recall that we had quite a vast migration among the young people. Quite a number of young people left. Some may have returned by now. Also, because of the impact on the infrastructure in terms of facilities where young people would meet and recreate and have their meetings and keep their activities, that also was affected tremendously. We are recovering slowly in terms of infrastructure development, but in terms of getting our young people reorganized and motivated to get back into youth development work and youth group activities, it has been a major challenge for the Youth Development Division.
Mr. Roach commended the current executive of the NYCD for their initiative to revamp the district youth councils.
We are very happy that the National Youth Council of Dominica has seen it fit to partner with us in trying to revive the youth groups in Dominica. Also, very importantly, to revive the district youth councils. The 8 district youth councils in Dominica are like the 8 branches of the National Youth Council, and they are critical.
The Chief Youth Development Officer lamented that former executives did not focus enough on youth groups in the out districts and hopes to see this trend reversed.
I realize past National Youth Councils have not placed enough emphasis in terms of ensuring that representation throughout the 8 districts in Dominica is done. Because you do not want a situation where the executive is dominated by one district. So it means that you'll have a number of districts that will not be properly served at the national level. So I'm very happy for this initiative. The Youth Development Division is on board in terms of the human resource support, as well as the financial support for these activities.
You're watching the Channel 5 News. Stay tuned for more after the break.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD. All for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better. Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for a new all-in or all-in plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
Welcome back. A new insurance product is on the market for low-income earners. The parametric insurance policy is being spearheaded by the Climate Resilience Execution Agency of Dominica, CREED, in collaboration with 2 local credit unions. Economic growth lead for CREED, Brent Barnett, says this is the first time such an insurance policy, normally offered to governments and large institutions, will be offered at the individual level.
We have developed a parametric insurance product, which is something that's unique and it's new. It's really only just now being made available to retail consumers around the world. So parametric insurance is something that historically has been made available to governments and to large institutions. So for instance, the government of Dominica subscribes to a parametric insurance policy through CRIF. But what we're doing is we're taking it and now making it available to people who traditionally don't have access to standard insurance products. So we wanted to develop something to reach those people who you would consider, sort of excluded from traditional financial services.
This pilot program has the support of 2 credit unions and aims to cover a large cross-section of people who otherwise would not have been able to afford insurance.
So for instance, maybe you're a tenant farmer, or you don't own your house, you're a renter, or you have a small business and you want to protect inventory, or you want to protect livelihood, or you want a solution for agricultural insurance. There's currently nothing available for agricultural insurance in Dominica. So we developed this parametric insurance product in conjunction with an underwriter out of the UK called Global Parametrics. They designed the risk product, and we're working with them to secure the underlying risk capital from something called the Natural Disaster Fund. And we've designed now the risk product. We're having a series of focus groups and explaining it to the two pilot groups who will be participating. So that's the Grand Bay Credit Union and then the West Coast Credit Union. So those are the two organizations who will be available to participate in the pilot. And we're rolling it out now, so it will be available for purchase within the next few weeks.
The CREED economic lead hopes to have this program rolled out on an island-wide basis in the near future.
Between the two credit unions where we're piloting, they have about 16,000 members between the two of them. We'd be very happy if we could sell 500 to 1,000 policies in the pilot. So that's our aim. Obviously, the success of the pilot will help us determine whether or not we roll it out. I think it's also fair to say that there will be a national rollout subsequent to the pilot. We will continue to pursue this independently. I think we'll refine it based on feedback from the pilot, but there will be a national rollout. So it will be available to everyone for the 2022 hurricane season.
CREED is also planning to roll out this insurance program in the region, as it is the first of its kind in the Caribbean. And defending league champions Wake Up Stars from Portsmouth are through to the semi-finals round of the Reno Construction and Kubuli Bear National Domino League on Sunday. The two semi-finals matches scheduled for the coming weekend will see Rockers of Paybush take on defending champs Wake Up Stars from Portsmouth, while Offshore Civil and Mariner Inc. Public Enemies will do battle against Focus from Woodford Hill. League coordinator Delvin Esprit gives details on the quarterfinals matches.
In Soufriere, Goldenans and the supporters from Soufriere could not stop defending league champions Wake Up Stars from Portsmouth, as the boys from the north defeated them by 415 points in a very tight match from start to finish. Final scores: Wake Up Stars 4,010, Goldenans 3,595. In the Indian River, it was very noisy as the fans from Woodford Hill showed up in large numbers to support their boys, who did not let them down by staying focused throughout the close match to send Tremors from Granby out of the league by 404 points. Final scores: Focus 4,006, Tremors 3,602. Whilst on the other hand, Offshore Civil and Mariner Inc. Public Enemies continue to hammer one case from Dodan, this time by 755 points. Final scores: Enemies 4,028, one case 3,273. And in Thibault, it was not an easy road for Rockers from Paybush as they struggled to pull away from more fire from Anzimi and their fans, but hold on to the end to win by 317 points. Final scores: Rockers 4,011, more fire 3,694. The two semi-final matches will be played this coming Sunday as Rockers from Paybush meet defending league champion Wake Up Stars from Portsmouth, and the most dangerous team on the island, Offshore Civil and Mariner in Public Enemies, will meet Focus from Woodford Hill. Delvin Esper reporting.
Flow helps you stay connected to what matters. Simple plans and a better network mean that you can enjoy 7 days of unlimited social messaging, 3 gigabytes of reliable data to use as you like, 700 local anywhere calls and texts with the always-on prepaid plan, all for $29. Keep your number when you switch to Dominica's most reliable LTE network. Buy wherever you top up. Switch to Flow. It only gets better.
Strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. We're in this together. This is a public service announcement from the Dominica Red Cross.
A new in-home experience is here. All your services bundled into one simple plan. Faster, more reliable Wi-Fi so that you can binge, play, and stream uninterrupted. Unlimited Flow local landline minutes mean you can talk and talk and talk. Plus the best in TV entertainment with over 120 channels and 29 in HD, all for $160 a month with the new all-in bundle. With Flow, it only gets better. Your old tablet? That's so 2020. Get a Samsung A7 tablet from Flow for only $99 when you sign up for new All-In or All-In Plus bundle. Enjoy faster broadband speeds to surf and stream, more TV channels in HD to stay entertained, and unlimited flow-to-flow fixed minutes to stay in touch with everyone you love. So sign up today for a new bundle from Flow. Visit discoverflow.co for more information. Terms and conditions apply.
To end the news, the headlines again. Dominica to receive $400,000 US in technical support to develop the tourism sector. Low-income earners being encouraged to participate in a pilot insurance program to protect their property. And the business community warned the vaccination process plays a critical role in revamping the global economy. Feel free to access our past newscast on our YouTube channel. On behalf of the entire production team, I am Andrea Louis, and to all of our viewers around the world, thank you so much for watching. Join us tomorrow.